Okay, this video is going to be done for Roxas, Courtney, a fellow PA person. Um, this video is going to pretty much cover. I'm going to at the end of this video, I'm going to put the measurements in. My roommate and I had done, and but what I want to cover here is things that I kind of want to do. I wish I could draw. I would sketch something up as far as how the overall look would be. So if you can draw, maybe you can figure something out. But I'm going to try to give you the best I can here. The general concept is like a two-part cape. The outer cape I want to do similar to this one here. I like how it's connected to, comes around with a little chain right here at the top, at the neckline, and then it comes down to about the boot line. Doesn't necessarily drag, but about the boot line. If it drags, it drags. A little bit of flexibility there. I just don't like the short capes, I like the long capes. And I would like to possibly, I'm debating whether or not I want to go with a tattered, weathered look on the whole suit or not. So that's something that's still up in the air. So for now, until we get the suit together, we'll pretty much leave the cape as is. Although, I'll show you the cape real quick. I already got the cape. Now, the cape, I would like to take the hood off if possible, so we can remove the hood. It kind of gives it the hood on the robe is more like Jedi style versus maybe dark side Emperor style, but I don't really want to go with the hood effect, so we're gonna go with a hoodless, and that'll be the red cape that I'd like to use that I'm already picking up. Now, as far as other pieces here, some things that I liked about her suit is the belt for one. So I did pick up the Jedi style black belt, similar to hers, so that we sent to her. And this piece that her grandmother had made here. I don't know exactly what it's called. But this black piece, this clothing line here, which is also on this image, the back side of it. I think it's pretty freaking badass. So that'll be like an undergarment under the robe, and that will be black. Let's see. Went with this style helmet here, Boba Fett style, but we're going to modify it, of course. I'll have it sent here. I'll modify it, and then I'll probably send it to her to get painted, only because it will match the rest of the parts that she's going to be working on. And there's the belt that I already picked up. I want to add holsters to it. She does weapons, so it'd be kind of cool. I'm going to let her. I'm going to let her use her. I'm saying her like I'm talking to somebody else. I'm going to let you use your imagination as far as the knife style, but it'd be great if you could do one of those, and probably be a side mount though rather than a back because of the cape. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. But also, there's room for interpretation. So if you feel as though something should be done differently, just let me know. We can work it out. Before I buy, let's see, gloves. I'm picking up these gloves. They're the basic style gloves that we use for the Halo armor. The only difference is we'll actually paint the plastic portions red. So it'll be a black glove with red plastic portions on it. Okay, so that's going to be the gloves. The boots, I'm hoping these boots are okay. Obviously, there's a logo down here we'll have to remove. That's too easy. I don't think that's a logo up there. I think that's just the design. The bullets give a nice little effect. I know lacing is not allowed, but I don't know if straps are. So if that boot is fine, then that's the boot I'm going to go with. But I need to know before I purchase them, so that way I can change them out, or keep them and add the appropriate portion that needs to cover all that stuff up. I don't know yet. We'll see. But if I got to cover all that nice stuff up, I might as well with a cheaper boot, I guess. But so let me know if that boot works. As far as gauntlets go, there's two styles of gauntlets that I actually liked. I could purchase them unless you think you can make them, and then in that case I'll just pay you for the supplies and pay you for making them rather than me buying them. But I've seen these, which are kind of neat. The red, and I guess these wouldn't be too hard. The bracer style gauntlets, and they just have like a button of some sort here. That can be, that could be something you could think about doing. Or the bottom's red, the top is black. I actually like how it's the red and black together. So these two little crests here are something that could be painted on, or we could actually put real ones on. And then you can actually use Chicago screws to mount the top plastic onto the bottom plastic. That's an option if you want to do that gauntlet. Those gauntlets are cool. And the other gauntlets I was looking at were these, called dragon skin gauntlets, and they're also red and black. That's the other style if you want to go with something like that. Only thing I can think of is you'd make a template like this, or if you need me to, I can make a template like that. And then it'll be dual layer. You'll have all the red will be the outer layer on top of the same template. So it gives you the depth that you need, the detail you need, the black versus the red. So you make this entire template in black, and then you make another one in red, but you'll cut these black shapes out of the red one and put it on top of the black one, and that should be good. And you can Chicago screw it all together, or use those little tiny buckle, or the little, I don't even know what they're called, the leather buttons or something. If you don't want to make either of those, I can purchase them if I need to. I think it'd be cheaper if we could actually build them. I kind of like going with the older style as far as the gauntlets go. And like my roommate pointed out, kind of like how Predators costumes or suits represent their history, when they have the skulls hanging from it, old weapons hanging from it, old things that represent the time period they've been around. I kind of like that as well, so that's why we can go with more of a futuristic look as far as the gloves and the helmet and the chest armor, but then we go for more of a medieval look with the gauntlets. And I would like the knees to match the chest and the chest plate. So however you want to do the knees, that is fine. That is perfectly fine. You can do whatever you want. I have no opinions. I actually like yours. If the boots work, the boots will be similar to these gauntlets. We could actually paint the boots up, maybe the buckles or the bullets or something. We could paint up the metal, paint red, so it's black and red rather than black and silver. That's an option we can do. I'm thinking about picking up one of these little cheap toys. I don't know if it's something that's authorized, or I should say allowed, to be used as a prop, but if that is, let me know and I'll pick that up. And we could paint it black and red. If not, then we'll figure something out as far as the pistol goes, but I would like to have a pistol on one side and then a knife and a pistol from hanging from the actual belt. So that's something we'll have to figure out. Last but not least, the undersuit. I have no clue about the undersuit. I've been looking at ninja gis. I have been looking at mechanic suits, flight suits. I've looked at leather motorcycle suits, racing suits. I want to keep the cost down, but I want to have something that's going to match the rest of the black we're going with. So if you have any ideas on what you think I should use as far as that goes, let me know. I already own the Under Armour stuff that I use for my Halo suit, so I can always go with that, really, but that's kind of like spandex. Well, let me know what you think so far. Hit me up with ideas. Obviously, with what I've seen here, you have quite a bit of experience. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna add this other video to this, and I will get ready to send it to you. Alrighty. Talk to you later. Alright, Courtney, we're doing a video on measurements because I'm not sure exactly what you need, so my battle buddy here is going to help me do measurements for various things.
Not that.
You're such a perfect. Alright, so chest measurements, we're going to measure from, what you said, there's multiple, here to here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want all the way around. I don't know.
Okay, we'll do them all.
Alright.
Alright, so we'll start off with the measurements from, like, around the nipple line, I guess you can say, from under the armpit to under the armpit,
It's 20.
which would be about, let's go at 19, because 19 will bring it to right
It's like at
right
the beginning
here.
of your armpit.
Yeah. So 19, okay, will be from here to here, and then a complete circumference of the chest and back together will be. Arms downward, move.
42.
42. Okay, so total is 42, and then we are clavicle to bottom of the rib right here. Oh, we're at the bottom of the rib, right here. Bottom of the rib. Okay, there.
Like 12.
12 from clavicle down to here, which would be the chest armor, I'm guessing. And then overall from clavicle to, I guess, a lower abdomen. You want to hold it down there.
22.
22. So from clavicle down to lower abdomen, from here to here, is 22. Gauntlets. If we decide to go with gauntlets instead of buying the gauntlets, this guy here. All right, we'll give you the measurements. I'm gonna give you inner elbow. I call it bend to the wrist, or bend to the elbow to the bend to the wrist is about 7.5 inches, and then so from here, the crook of the elbow to here is 7.5, and then from outer elbow to the wrist is
10.5.
10.5. So from outer elbow to here is 10.5. The wrist, because we gotta have a little bit of. Okay, now this is like real like measurement. So if you need to add 8 inches in diameter, so if you need to add stuff for me to get my hand in and out, you probably will have to do that. And then I guess around here.
12.
12. So low end 8, high end 12. Gave you outer, inner, here fully around, clavicle to ribs, lower ab to clavicle, and then I guess I'm going to show you the rest of the stuff that I plan on getting for the suit. I'll send you a message. Let me know if you need other images or measurements, and I'll get them back to you. All right, I'll talk to you in a bit. Thanks.